Imagine I started playing a mixer.
Oh, no.
Okay. I feel awkward. I don't know why. Fiend. Welcome back to the Knobs Pod. I mean, nail order bite-sized.
Nail order business strategy.
No, it's bite-sized for sure. Bite-sized.
Oh, yeah. We didn't do a random rebrand. I forgot about that.
And apparently you guys are actually listening to us on Spotify.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. And because we have so many people listening on Spotify, I'm going to be more cautious for the listeners. So this one's for you guys.
Yes, less visuals. Speaking of visuals, we've launched the Leading Ladies collection.
Here it is in all its glory.
And if you're listening, you can see it.
Isn't she pretty?
It is a reflective flash glitter collection with 13 beautiful colours. I have Marilyn on my hands right now, which is a gorgeous red.
Marilyn's going to be the one for Christmas time.
I was just about to shine my torch flash on it, but my phone's up there filming us.
We'll wear reflective glitters when we do our spooky episodes.
Oh, yes.
We're going to do a spooky series.
Coming soon.
I was wearing Dolly and Aretha on my hands for like weeks, and I was on live and you guys were like, what is it? What is it? Give it to me. Show it to me, Rachel. Show it to me. And it's finally here. And I think Dolly is actually already like fast becoming bestseller.
Oh, yeah. I knew that Dolly would be a bestseller. The bright, ugly pink. It's not ugly. It's beautiful. I just don't really like pink
at all, is it? But it is so stunning.
It is like Dolly Parton in your face pink.
Yeah.
Proper pink.
So if you haven't already, go and check it out. We do.
What is your favourite colour?
From the whole collection? Probably Mariah.
Really? Interesting. Marilyn for me.
Yeah. Mariah. Pretty. Yeah, we still have Appy 15 if you've not downloaded our app yet, so go over there and grab yourself the full kit. Welcome to today's episode where we're going to talk about why... Oh no, sorry, wrong topic of discussion. We're going to talk about clients and basically that you should stop booking them in.
For the following reasons. So the title is going to be Don't Book Clients In
If the following are true.
Well,
if the following are true, you shall not book in any clients.
Shall I go?
You go first. You've got some really great points.
This was actually my idea for once. Normally Saphira comes up with all podcast ideas. And
I'm podcasted out.
Yeah. I came in all guns blazing this morning with ideas.
No, I love it.
Okay, my first one is, if you're a nail tech, do not book a client in for a service that you are not trained in.
Ooh.
There's a few reasons why this is true. Because, first of all, insurance. A lot of the times you're not legally covered to do services that you're not trained in. So always check that. We said this similarly in the last episode as well. It would kind of be like me when I was a lash tech, trained in classic lashings, just deciding randomly one day that I'm just going to start offering Russian volume as a service. Similarly, as a nail tech, you shouldn't really be just trained in gel polish and then buy a hard gel and offering hard gel services. What you should be doing is buying these advanced products and then doing some training with them and practicing on clients at like a discounted introductory rate, I would say, instead.
I think so too. People are really quick to jump and be like, I'm gonna do this advanced course, and then, you know, no offense to some people, but you know, we see Tad work and it's like, probably could have benefited from doing a course.
Mm-hmm.
You want to offer like the best quality to your clients because that's what's going to keep them coming back. But
it happens because a lot of the time we troubleshoot. So if you're a newbie nail tech and you're just offering one colour gel polish, you might have a client in where it doesn't last. And then we'll say maybe they need something a wee bit more strengthening, like a structured gel, because their nails are particularly brittle. And so they'll buy a structured gel. But really you need to learn how to use it first before you start using it on a client. Sorry to see.
It's literally what we talked about last time. Don't become a nail tech if you're not willing to.
Don't run before you walk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
We're going to do that for every single point. Okay, I'll give you one. Don't book in a client if they harass and spam you with and inundate you with messages and question marks and just giving an overall like overwhelmingly like I don't know,
Psychotic vibe.
a bad vibe. They're texting you like, hey, can you book me in for this? Will this time be okay? And this and this and that. But it turns into like 20 messages. And then you've obviously not seen it in the 1 minute that they have texted you. And then they send a mass amount of question marks. Like, why are you not answering? And
With the life story novel.
yeah, to me, instantly, red flag. It's giving,
That client's going to cause you problems.
yeah,
Probs.
definitely. It's giving like needy.
Sorry, I'm swatting away fruit
I know, I
flies.
see them.
They're all over this bloody
This
podcast
happened.
video.
This happened in the podcast with me and Becca, and I was just trying to pretend that they weren't real.
Oh, by the way, I watched it.
Did you finally? What did you think?
I thought
Pretty
there was a lot of
good.
fruit flies on the microphones.
Did you see them?
Yeah.
No.
No, I didn't see them. I just
They're
heard a
not
complaint
real.
about them. No, it was a good pod.
Thanks.
Anyway, off topic. That was a good point.
Yeah, it's just like it's giving. I don't know. And then after appointment, you don't want to be dealing with that. It's just too much. It's giving red flag. It's giving bad.
Fair enough. Okay. Don't book a client in when you're meant to be off or on holiday.
You're guilty.
Guilty.
So guilty.
Guilty as charged. Because I used to do this. I would book myself time off because I was really burnt out and I needed it. Because I would do that stupid thing where I'd book myself in back to back from like 10 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night with, don't know, like 5-minute breaks scattered across the day. Not really a proper lunch, Red Bull and some pepperonis. So that's really not healthy at all. So I needed those days off. And what would happen, without a doubt, every time is a client would message me and say, I really need in, I'm going away and you've not got any space available when I need it on your booking system. And because I was a money hungry bitch, I would just be like, okay, no problem. I'll just squeeze you in here on this day that I'm meant to be off.
Not good.
And I burnt myself out. I ended up with incredibly bad back pain. I had basically no time off to myself. And it just made me start resenting my job.
Yeah, hating it.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to be doing this. Give yourself time off. Don't make yourself work stupid long hour shifts. And don't put clients in when there's no space for them to be in. It's their fault that they didn't book an appointment in advance.
When you're your own boss, unfortunately, you're also in charge of your own welfare, the same as your boss would be at any other job.
You've got too much free will as an
Yeah.
entrepreneur. And I'm like, I've got all the free will. I can just book them in whenever I want, but you need to like set boundaries for yourself.
Burnout can lead to like more serious things. Like you could end up depressed.
Oh, I did.
Burnout is really something not to be taken lightly. I think if you're feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, like you're doing something wrong, and booking in people when you're on holiday is definitely not the right thing to do. 100% no.
Get an auto response up as well when you're on holiday, so you're not doing admin work when you're on holiday.
Exactly. And actually, it makes me feel better if I was trying to book in for a service and I got that auto message thinking, oh, they're not just ignoring me. They're on holiday, and I'll like
You
I
get a
can
response.
leave this message and then they'll get back to me when they're that's
And
what
then
I
if
think.
people are still sending you question marks, don't book them in.
Oh yeah, definitely not. I know you're on holiday, but can you not just squeeze me in? It's my mum's 50th birthday, and it's really so important that I have these XL stiletto nails because at my mum's birthday I'm finding out the gender of my baby, and also I have terminal cancer. A little tears appeared in my eye.
We're not laughing that that's funny. It's just we've got a very sick sense of humour.
Sorry, that's not funny.
Yeah,
It's just the clients, the people that used to message, like when I did beauty.
Yeah, they
You
give
probably-
you, and like we're laughing, but like this is genuinely This is genuinely what happens in the order
It
a lot of
does.
the time, by the way.
People will try and pull on your heartstrings and make you bend over backwards for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not.
No, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Mm-mm.
It's not worth it. It's not. I actually got tears in my eye. It's not actually that funny,
It's
guys.
just the life
Just needed a
story.
good laugh.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my point. Don't book your clients in if you're off.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you another one. Don't book in a client if their first thing that they're talking to you about is the fact that they need to find a new nail tech because their old nail tech wasn't very good or was a red flag or I don't know, just something
If they're like bitching about their old
very
nail tech.
negative about their old nail tech.
Okay, right. Explain yourself, because I might disagree with you here.
Okay. In my opinion, I mean, unless the nail tech is genuinely very, very, very bad, which probably not, I feel like that client is potentially a problem client.
Okay.
And I think maybe not so much like they're not allowed to come in for an appointment, but maybe be a bit apprehensive. Is that the right word?
Yeah, so if a client approached me and said that, I would be asking questions before I immediately book them in.
Same.
I'd be saying, what was it that you didn't like about the nails you received at your last place? Like, just so we can avoid...
my nails too long.
Do you what?
Doing my nails too long.
The fly nearly went in my mouth there. She made your nails too long. Yeah, okay, so I'd be like, in my head, why didn't you just ask for
I
shorter
didn't like
nails?
the colour that she put on my nails.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not coming in with me.
I bit off all my nails and came in and she said to me that...
I had to pay for them.
Yeah.
How dare she?
I went somewhere else and I went in to see her and then she charged me. She didn't even charge me. She said that she wasn't allowed to remove them. What's all that about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But then if it was someone that said she like hacked into all my cuticles and they were bleeding and I got an infection, I'd be like, absolutely, like, let's get
come
you
to
in.
me. I will save
I'll
you.
sort you out.
But I'd say like 9 times out of 10, it's probably that the person trying to book in is a bit of a problem person.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't just be
You are
like,
the
no,
problem.
you're not allowed to come in. But definitely ask the questions and find out why they did not mesh well with their old nail tech.
Inquire before booking.
Do you have another one?
Yes, I do. Oh, this one is actually inspired by recent events, so very controversial.
Oh, what?
I wrote here, do not book a client in for a service that you do not have the products of physically in front of you. Okay? So, what I mean by that is... Do you know what I'm referencing here? Do not book a client in for a set of gel extensions if you do not have that stock in your salon.
Yeah.
Because if you do not have the stock in front of you, how can you perform said service? And now for anyone listening, that might be absolute common sense and you may be thinking, why would you even say that? That's so stupid. And I'll tell you for why.
You would be shocked and appalled.
You'd be shocked and appalled at the things that happen here at Nail Order. So I'm calling this person out.
By name?
I don't know what her name was. I just heard her on the phone yesterday and I thought, oh God, you've got some attitude problem. So this person it was a first time order. Oh
yes, I remember.
They bought products from us. So bear in mind, first time order, first time they've ever bought anything from us before. They had booked clients in, supposedly, for these products. I think it was like a pigment palette and
It was
some
a pigment palette.
some other stuff.
Unfortunately, we ran out of stock of the Essentials palette because it's so popular.
There was an issue, okay? We're all humans at Nail Order. We run a very tight ship, and for anyone that's familiar with our customer service, you know that we get things sent out very efficiently. But sometimes us humans make mistakes. So what happened was one of the things she ordered, which was a palette, was out of stock, and we've implemented a new system which is supposed to help streamline these situations where warehouse get the order, there's something that's not in stock, so they set it aside, they send a notification to the customer service department, and then the customer service department then contact the customer to say, it's out of stock, do you want a refund or will we give you something else, right? However, at that point in time, it must have been very busy because we're now short-staffed in the customer service department, and for whatever reason, that member of staff has accidentally missed this message, right? Communication error there, right? So what's happened is, unfortunately, the parcel has sat there, the message has been missed, and the customer hasn't received their order.
Oh,
Okay, which is a shame.
Yeah, our lovely Anna. She's like she would not even harm a fly, Anna. She's the nicest girl ever, and she
she's the kindest soul. That's what makes it so annoying, isn't it?
She was genuinely so upset about the situation where she went out of her way to do right by the customer, and she was so upset. It made me really upset.
Yeah. So that mistake happened. We apologise to the customer, obviously, because that isn't how we normally do things. It's not what you should expect. And we wanted to make that clear to this customer, especially because it's their first time ordering from us, that like this is just a really unfortunate situation. Things like this don't really happen. It's a one-off situation. In my opinion, Anna rectified that situation very well. So she immediately when she found the order, she sent the customer a spring-summer palette, which we did have in stock.
Which is actually more popular than the essential.
Beautiful colours. She refunded her for the palette as well and for the shipping, and apologised profusely because she was sorry for the mistake that she had made. But that wasn't good enough for this customer. No. She wanted compensation because she had booked clients in for this palette that she then had to turn away and she's lost income for.
I know, so we have to reimburse her for the loss of income.
Yeah, no we don't. Do you know whose fault that is? That's yours.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
I've never heard something so ridiculous in my life.
Because you booked a client in for a service with products that you don't have in front of you in your stockroom.
I get maybe like the palette, your customer's coming in and they want it and you don't have it yet and you thought, okay, I'll order it. But really, realistically, you need to let your client know, by the way, I don't actually have this. I can try and order it in for your appointment, but I don't actually have it in my salon, so I can't promise that we can do this set of nails. Like,
yeah, have a backup option just in case it doesn't arrive in time is what I would say to them. Because delivery delays can happen, you know what I mean?
All sorts of things can happen. I mean, like, in theory, it should all work perfectly fine. But then, you know, the mailman doesn't show up and pick up all of our orders for some unknown reason. Yep. You're not going to get your parcel next day. Things do happen.
They happen. Mistakes happen.
Yeah.
Granted, it doesn't happen a lot in the order. No. But, you know, it does happen now and then. And not that just the customer wasn't accepting it. She wasn't accepting any apologies, any resolving issues. Becca even offered her a full refund for her entire order. And she said, no, I'm just going to... What was it she said? I'm just going to leave a bad review instead. And I just thought, wow, that is so nasty. That's really nasty.
Bad karma is coming to you.
Yeah.
Kill them with
kindness.
But,
you know, we killed them with kindness. We just sent the parcel off, apologised, sent the refunds and stuff on their way. But yeah, I just think like that's something we try and practice a lot at Nail Order is like accountability, owning up when you've done something wrong. We're very transparent.
Like full circle.
Yeah, literally. You know, transparency is key. If you make a mistake, just own up to it. People appreciate that. And at the end of the day, if you can fix it, it's not that big of a deal, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that customer in particular needs to do a wee bit of self-reflection and take some accountability and say to themselves, well, really, I shouldn't have booked a client in for a service when I don't have the products to do that service. I wouldn't book someone in for Russian lash extensions if I didn't physically have Russian volume fans sitting in front of me.
I know. It happens with like, forget about the pigment palette. It happens with people where they don't have Duragel and they don't have builder gel. They have none. And I'm like, how could you physically have none? Because if you use builder gel or Duragel or whatever, you offer hard gel or
if it's a regular thing you're offering clients.
Yeah, it's like a service that you offer. So surely to God you have more than just one.
Yeah, but no, they don't. A lot of the time, nail techs don't. They don't think to buy in bulk of things that they're using often.
I get that these things can be expensive, but that's when you take advantage of like discounts or special offers, or we had 3 for 2 on Duragel last month.
Yeah.
It's like you need to jump in on these things for your business. So I don't.
Yeah. It's just, it's bad stock keeping at the end of the day, isn't it?
I think I actually had the opposite problem when I did lashes. I had a complete overstock. You don't want to do that as well. You don't want things to like just be there that you're not going to use. It's finding that happy medium, and I'd maybe recommend using our stock room.
Yeah.
On the website.
You save money on postage as well, though. If you're doing builder gel or hard gel services all the time, regularly, constantly running out, how much are you spending on postage each time?
Yeah, I see people in their order is just one builder gel. Not that there's anything wrong with just buying one builder gel. Maybe you want to try it out, but
that's
a lot
fine,
of the time it would be just because they're like restocking. I'm like, you cannot surely just. That's my opinion.
Yeah. No, it's totally fine if you're just trying it out, but if that's something that you're offering to people all the time, at the risk of running out of it at a very inconvenient time for you, and to save yourself money in the long run by buying in bulk, applying a discount, and saving yourself the postage costs, that's going to make your life so much easier.
Especially if your favourite and most used shades are very popular nail order shades, because sometimes we sell out. Yeah.
Like we were just saying this to Becca, like at Christmas time, there was one particular shade of red from a very popular brand that if you've used before, you'll know exactly what it is, but I'm not going to say it. And she had like 6 bottles of that just for like 1 month out of the year because the salon used it all the time. And that is what you should be doing. If you know that something is really, really popular, you find yourself reaching for it, running out of it fast, buy it in bulk. It's like lash glue. I made that mistake myself. I bought 1 bottle of lash glue. I would come close to the end. I would go onto the website, it would be out of stock, and I would think, what am I going to do here? But do you know whose fault that is when I did that?
You're the beer thief.
I'm the beer thief. It's me. I'm the problem. I didn't then contact London Lash and say, when's this back in stock? I need it. This is a joke. Yeah, like you should have this in stock. This is my glue that I always use, and I can't use anything else. Like, I'd never ever would dream of doing that, and like customers do that to us a lot, and I just think you're crazy.
Sorry if you're an active listener and you're one of the crazies.
Yeah, I should have been buying the amount I was working. I should have been buying that glue like in packs of 10. Honestly, at a time, the amount I would run through it. To buy one was so stupid. But then, you know, it's fine if you make that mistake, but then don't complain and make it someone else's fault.
Yeah, it's not anyone else's problem but yours.
Yeah. Rant over, sorry. I had to get that off my chest. It didn't even happen to me. I was just observing the situation.
This podcast is all about harsh truths, and I think that is one some people actually do need to hear. So, unfortunately, sort yourself out. Goodbye and good luck. Next. Do you have another one you want to talk about? Or can I
you go first.
Okay. Again, another one where it's not like instantly like no, but if a client is trying to book in and it sounds like they have no idea what they want, or they send you reference pictures and they say, like, I don't know, for instance, like what I used to do to you, like, here's a picture of extensions that I would really like to get, and you're like, babe, that's builder gel. Don't instantly just book in the client without first taking the time to have a discussion with them, or
consultation.
Maybe you don't have time. Book them in for a consultation. I think that's very important, because you could easily just book them in to get them in, but then when they're there, you're not going to provide the service that they want.
They just waste your time. Yeah, you need to don't book a client in without a consultation first.
Yes,
or a prior discussion.
Simples, easy. That's like nail tech 101.
My last point is maybe controversial also. Don't book a client in with a paper diary. Because I did it. I wore the t-shirt. I made the mistakes.
You're such a silly
that bloody paper diary. I've said this before. Double booking. All the time. Too hard to keep track of.
I know. It ends up costing you money.
What if your dog eats it? Like I said. Because Dakota, he would probably eat my diary if he was my dog.
People don't want to spend the money on booking apps, but how many people did you have to like turn away from making mistakes?
Well, it was also extra hard for me because I have dyscalculia and I can't tell the time. So I probably could have fit a lot more people in my diary when I had a paper diary than what I did. Granted, I had a lot more breaks and I wasn't as overworked, but when I moved over to a booking system, I made so much more money. So much more money. Because it's like, I know why people don't want to invest because they think, oh, it's so expensive, but I mean...
You were like back-to-back appointments.
Yeah, I had loads of appointments. I could afford it. And it's easier for clients to book in as well. I mean, as a customer, I don't want to be messaging someone fitting me around their paper diary. I want to just book it on my own terms and click the buttons. I will say, though, there are people that have exceptions for this, right? So my hairdresser, for example, I feel like I talk about my hairdresser quite a lot. But
did she listen to the pod?
I don't know. I'm going to ask her the next time I see her. Be like, I talk about you. At my last appointment, I said to her, I was like, I don't know how you still work in a paper diary. But for her, it makes sense the way she explained it because she fits multiple clients in the same time frame, which I don't know if booking softwares have that intelligence to do. So, for example, when I go in for my hair appointment, she'll be finishing off like blow drying. No, she'll be putting colour on someone's hair, right? And I'll sit there, and then she'll take her away from the colouring, sit her down while it develops. I'm getting my hair washed.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, and then once my hair's washed, she'll sit me down. She'll sit me down, put my dye on. Then when my dye is done, she'll be taking that other client's dye off and washing her hair and cutting it. So like she fits multiple people in 1 hour, which you can't do that in a booking system. So if you've got a situation like that happening, then okay, a paper diary, fine. But
as a nail tech, I don't imagine you're like, oh, primer.
I mean, you could maybe fit someone in for a removal or something whilst you're...
maybe.
I don't know. But like, for the most part, just get a booking system. Just do it. It's going to save you so much time.
Yeah. On that point, I'll bring you on to my other point. But I think that you don't really agree with my other point.
Okay.
And it is, don't book someone in if they refuse to use your booking app, if you have one. If they just point blank refuse and they're like, can you just put me in?
Mm-hmm.
I know that you don't agree.
It's not that I don't agree. It's just that I can't offer people that advice when I used to do that myself and it worked for me. Because I think I've said this before again as well. I did have those special clients that didn't need to use the booking system.
But you know them. You had like a repertoire with them.
I know.
You trusted them. They weren't going to like F you over last minute. Like, sauce babe, can't come.
Yeah, it was like those clients that came every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And if you are a lash artist, you know how profitable that is, having a client that comes in every 2 weeks for infills.
For those clients, of course you make the exception. But to me, a first-time customer who is just point blank refusing to use your booking system is screaming red flag to me.
Depends how busy you are, though. If you're like absolutely choking for clients and you're skint, then maybe I just put them in. But if you're back to back, you're in a rush, you don't have the time.
Yeah. This kind of brings us back onto like when you're starting out, don't expect the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all going to come to you straight away. But if you're busy, you don't need to be putting up with that crap. Sorry.
Yeah.
To me, I would much rather just say no, like just use my booking system than have them book in with me, them not show up to their appointment and me thinking, why have I done that?
I know, that's true, because if they don't use the booking system, then you can't take a deposit.
I don't know if you've seen that video. I can't remember who done it. I might try and find it so Chris can clip her in.
I just want to speak on behalf of the whole of the industry. When you message us and say, I've tried to cancel my appointment online and it doesn't let me, it does let you. You're just going to get charged for it. But you're going to get charged for it because you've cancelled within the 40-hour period or whatever period it is that you've agreed to on the terms. Okay, there I said it. I'm sorry. It does let you cancel online, but you are going to get charged. Okay, I'm going to hold your hand. You are going to get charged. And I'm sorry for that, but this is what 99.9% of the booking systems are online, because it's such a short notice. Okay? We love you. I'm sorry, but this is our job. We have bills to pay as well.
But she was posting like the honest truth that all my clients need to hear. If you message me saying, hey, it's not letting me cancel my appointment, I absolutely know that it is letting you cancel the appointment. You just don't want to pay the fee. And I'm like, that is so true.
I know it's easier just to refer them to the booking system because all that awkward chat then doesn't need to happen, which is what I liked about it. So like if someone didn't turn up to their appointment, I would just go into the booking system and charge their card.
Yeah, if they don't show up, you still are going to get paid. So
yeah, I do agree with you. But yeah, for 99% of your point, I agree with you. But if you've got those loyal clients that are like in every 2 weeks, they're always on time, they're always paying you, always tipping you. If
They're
they
like
don't want to
royalty.
use the booking system and they don't have the time to sit and do that, they just want to come in at the end of their appointment, just say, can you squeeze me in at Wednesday, 12 o'clock? No bother. I've done that for you. Be on your way. Have a great day. Goodbye and good luck. That's fine.
Trademarked. I'm going to trademark that. So,
that's also another point though. Don't like wait for a client to book in. Like, see if you can get them in whilst they're in.
oh yeah.
Like, right, you want an infill again in 3 weeks' time?
Be
Don't send.
proactive.
Be proactive. Don't just send them on their way and let them do it themselves.
My hairdresser always asks me if I'd like to book in. She's booked and busy. Like, I mean, if I want an appointment, they're few and far between. So she always asks me at my appointment, would I like to book in for like a couple months' time? And it sounds ridiculous, but actually, thank God that she does, because if I ever go on to book an appointment, there is nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I wish I just booked in last
And being
time.
proactive like that will prevent the situations happening that we talked about in the first place with clients asking to be squeezed in
Yeah.
because you've already proactively booked them in advance at the end of their appointment. So top tip.
That is genuinely why I think my hairdresser's so booked and busy though. Because like
she's making it happen herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My very, very last point, which is kind of similar to this, is don't book in a client if they continue to disrespect you and continue not to follow your policies. Don't be a mug, mate.
You mug, mate. Yeah.
The
Agree.
reason that you put policies in place is to protect yourself. And if someone disrespects your policies and disrespects you and like, just cut them off. It's not worth
Policies
it.
for me often came from disrespect as well. Like I would be creating new policies all the time because someone would come in and do something that really pissed me off, and I'm like, right, that's it. It's going
You're
on my
on your
policies.
story like, guys, just a gentle reminder about my new implemented today policies.
Up to date policy every like 2 months. So yeah, if you've put them there for a reason, so don't take any shit from anyone.
Yeah, I will say that even to a new nail tech who is maybe again choking for a customer, you don't need customers like that.
No.
It's not worth your time.
No.
You're gonna keep all the bad customers. Just let them go.
Yep. Very good points.
I hope this is informative. And I hope the girl that was mean to Anna was listening to this podcast.
Oh my God, me too. And I hope you can do some self-reflection and realise that humans make mistakes.
What would you guys like to see from us? We are going to do a spooky Halloween series. We're not going to give too much away, right? Something fun.
A spooktacular podcast. Right, so we've already got a couple ideas. Client horror stories.
Yeah, but it's like spooky for some reason.
Weird.
So tell us real weird.
I'll maybe put a post up on the group, but comment below if you've got any we'll read about in the pod.
Yeah, if you're nervous about other people reading your entries, you could always just like message me and Laura. We're on the group, so you can find our accounts there. You can just send us a little DM.
Yeah, we'll keep it anon. And then the other one was brand faux pas.
Oh yeah.
So like a faux pas that brands commit that we think
there are several.
there are.
Are we guilty? No.
Yes. Oh. Sometimes.
Yes!
You had a faux pas. You and Cameron posted a TikTok at the same time.
Oh yeah, so did Chris and Becca.
That's a faux pas.
It's okay. Me and we all rectified it. No one's a wiser.
Anyway, save it for the poddy. So that's 2 ideas we've got, but we're going to do like spooky themed ones, and we're going to dress up in Halloween costumes for all of October.
Yes,
It's going to be so exciting.
Oh, you guys can predict what we're gonna wear.
I'll give you one clue about what my first costume's going to be, and it's only for visual watchers, not audio listeners.
Oh,
I'm going to do something.
you're gonna dress up as yourself? Ha!
That's your clue.
Right. Okay. So much fun stuff coming up, guys. We will see you in the next one. Make sure to like,
Subscribe.
share it with. Oh God, I should write these down before the pause.
Who are you going to share it with?
Share it with.
Share it with Cher. Or any other leading ladies.
Yeah.
Share it with Dolly, Liza, Marilyn, Whitney, Diana, Celine, Audrey, Rita, Aretha, Winona, Mariah, Tina, and Stevie.
Oh, share it with your baby daddy. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
I could have sworn I heard my dad going, Laura.
Was it him?